Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from the outskirts of the internet. This is the Gaming Saloon for Saturday, July 30th, 2022, with your host, SpaceBreaker2448 and Rampant Epsilon.
Hi.
I don't know why I added in the day.
Reasons.
Probably. So, we have an interesting set of news this week.
I mean,
I'm not
always.
Yes, but like the first one this week is I shouldn't be surprised, but damn. If there is any marker for a game that has kind of flopped, I believe that's the marker.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong.
Yeah. But that, amongst some acquisitions, some GTA 6, some Star Wars, some Yakuza, some Detroit Become Human of all fucking things somehow, and an amiibo thing, a real quick amiibo thing. But first, Tommy, what have you been playing the last couple weeks?
I found a very stupid thing that I don't understand what has drawn me to it, but it actually is kind of drawn me to it.
That's always fun.
Sonic Adventure DX randomizer.
Fuck yeah, I remembered that was a thing because Doc streamed that. I saw one stream of it. It certainly looks like a mess.
I wish I knew how to know when it ends kind of concept. Because I got it to run credits once when I hit Supersonic, and that was it.
Well,
I'm
sounds
like,
very
okay.
Sounds very unstable.
But yeah, that I've been screwing around with a lot of the mod stuff for the different Sonic games for some weird reason. Don't know why. I did find out though that the Sonic Mania through the Epic Game Store, the mod loaders code stuff doesn't work right. It works for mods, but it doesn't work for the cheats and stuff. Because if I have certain cheats loaded, the game crashes upon trying to start the game.
Sounds about right.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, that I have played a little bit of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ooh, how is it?
Why couldn't the Avengers game had that much attention to detail?
Because it had to be online and multiplayer and be an online service game.
Yeah.
Like, that's essentially it.
Yeah.
That's what kneecapped Avengers so hard.
Yeah. But I feel like that's a yes and no. I feel like they still could have, made a decent game out of it. Even making it a live service game. I feel like the problem is the fact of, there is no focus. We're literally everywhere in that game all at once.
Yep. And they are trickling out content for that as they try to claw back the hole from launch on that game.
But yeah, I'm not gonna go super into Guardians kind of deal. because there's a reason why I played that one. So, yeah.
Anything else?
You playing Puzzle League reminded me that Puzzle League was on there.
Yeah. I got...
That has now become my Tetris 99 for, like, when I'm waiting between stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
It is the best Pokemon spin-off game.
Yeah, completely.
I believe I've got the second hardest difficulty unlocked, and I'm stuck on Erica.
I still have to get myself back in the rhythm of it because I can do easy all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Tried normal, got obliterated right out the grip, and I'm like, okay then.
I got a quick kill on Koga on, was it super hard? It was on one of the hard mode ones. I got the quick kill on Koga just out of nowhere. I don't know how to do quick kill strats in Puzzle League, but I know they exist. Because I've seen the speedrun for Puzzle League.
I have not.
Well, it's...
Notice I didn't say I didn't know that was a thing, because of course it's a thing.
Well, the thing is, like, you get a certain amount of trash blocks on your opponent, and you kind of are just rolling the dice from there, because it either kills them because I think it mucks with their AI a little bit, or they just don't get a clear in time and it just kills them. Or you just have to war attrition it. Because if you don't get the kill within, I think, the first, like, 30 seconds, you're going to be there for a while. It's war of attrition time. And there's nothing you can do about it, and it's practically RNG based if you get it. But yeah, Puzzle League is very good. I am happy it's on a thing that I can play consistently without having to worry about 1,001 things, because emulation is not perfect.
No, not at all.
Yeah, especially with Puzzle League. So I have a temporary job for the next approximately 3 months. I am doing big box retail remodeling 5 days a week for 3 months. I'm getting paid decently for it. Most of it's going to student loans. That's why I took the job to start with. I don't know how it's going to affect streams. That's the kicker here.
Yeah. Which...
Because, like...
might mean, in the meantime, until you know for sure, we're going to be doing one-offs on Wednesday stream.
Okay.
Because that's just going to be a guarantee at the moment.
Yeah. Like, Wednesdays are probably going to be the tricky ones. If we go, like, super late. Which, I don't know. It depends.
It depends on the game, truthfully, too.
Yeah. Saturdays, I don't think will be too much of a problem. Honestly.
I mean, it shouldn't, because in all seriousness, the hours that you're going to be working are the same that I work on Sunday, too. So, the schedule's already kind of formatted for that. Just saying.
Oh, okay. I was confused for a second because I was like, wait, I told you the hours I was working?
Yes, you did.
Scroll up chat. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. I was like, for some reason, I thought I didn't.
So, yeah, in all seriousness, the schedule's pretty much already set for Saturdays.
Yeah.
There might need to be a little modification, but it wouldn't be nothing that...
Hey, Glock, how's it going?
Hello. I mean, you're not wrong. There is.
Yeah, I just don't know because it is a more physical job, supposedly. Well, yes, but I don't know how far into the 3 months is how physical it's going to get.
Fair.
Because I have been told not that much in terms of specifics, because my orientation is Monday. I assume I will get all the details I want then. And go forward from there.
Yeah, let me know how that works for you.
From what I've been told, no, probably not. Which fantastic, thanks. That's exactly what I want. But yeah, otherwise the schedule should be fine for now. More or less, the next 3 months might be getting a little fluxy, which I don't know. Considering how consistent we are on a normal basis, like 3 months of flux is like not the worst thing in the world.
I mean, fair.
Ooh. Locke's gonna try to do some stuff for the YouTube. Cool. Not much else on that. I have played a certain game that I have talked about, and I have put approximately 12 hours in 2 days. Can you care to guess what game it was?
What?
It was Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I have put 12 hours in 2 days. Because thankfully, Target was able to have me pick up the game day of yesterday, like an hour and a half after they opened. And I was like, fantastic. That's faster than GameStop. Also, GameStop did a really stupid thing I don't want to talk about that I found out about this week. So fuck them. They suck. Let's just say it's an NFT thing of a really fucked up thing. So fuck them. They suck.
Okay.
But anyway, Xeno 3's been so good. It feels really nice to play. Like it feels like I'm walking back into Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but it's a little bit more, it's a little different in terms of how the battle mechanics go. Because there's kind of a blend of 1's mechanics and 2's mechanics with the moves and stuff. But it looks really good. I'm really enjoying the characters and the story and stuff. I literally got home from the game with the game, I think at 9:30. I did not stop playing until like 2. Bear in mind, I was tired. I did not sleep that much the day before, and I still was so engrossed. I had to physically stop myself at 2 o'clock and go, no, nap time. Need to nap. Go to bed. That's how engrossed I was. It's very good. Unfortunately, there's another game that came out Friday that I would really like to play, but Xeno 3 has priority, and that's Digimon Survive. Everything I've seen from the bunch of people I've watched that streamed it, it looks good. It looks like a tactics game up my alley, but this game takes priority. I'll play it when I'm done with my job in 3 months. Besides that, not much else. I think I played a Vampire Survivor update. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, shall we get to the news then?
Yes, we shall.
So, who remembers Anthem?
I mean, I feel like that's crickets chirping.
Fair. So apparently, GameSpot reported on this. At a GameStop location, a TikTok user found the game for a penny. A literal penny.
This should surprise no one at all.
Bear in mind, this is a physical copy on location. This was not an online thing that you could just pick up Anthem for a penny, but damn. I don't know why they priced it down so hard outside of just, no one's buying this. We want it gone. Please take this and go.
That. Exactly that.
Please get rid of this stock, please. Thank you. So yeah, Anthem got sold for a penny, about to be expected. But in other news and more interesting news, and kind of a follow-up to something we've talked about before, Square Enix recently sold off a lot of their like extra IP, you know, Tomb Raider and all that, Tomb Raider and a lot of those other studios to a separate company. Well, apparently, there's a bit of a rumor going around as to the specific reason why. Apparently, Square Enix is supposedly setting themselves up for an acquisition, or to be acquired. In this case, to Sony. And them selling off Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, Square Enix Montreal, and all of the IPs and stuff that they have is them kind of trimming themselves down to just, you know, the Final Fantasy and the Kingdom Hearts stuff to make them appeal more to Sony. Bear in mind, this is a completely speculative rumor at the moment. There's nothing substantial saying this.
Fair.
I will also point out that Square Enix recently got in the NFT game, in the crypto game, I think, as it was crashing.
We were talking about the NFT thing, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's entirely possible not. Sony currently owns Bungie, and Destiny is remaining multi-platform. So it would not surprise me if Sony went, oh yeah, no, keep Final Fantasy multi-platform. We get more money that way. We get a little off the top of those sales now.
Main fair.
But yeah, not much else on this besides this is a possible thing in the future. Fucking we'll see. I was about to say, is my FF16 exclusive? At the moment, but Sony's been putting a lot of their stuff on PC, so give it about a year. It'll probably end up on PC.
Yeah, like, you know, the Spider-Man game.
Yeah, Spider-Man Remastered's on PC, Horizon's on PC. No, Last of Us isn't on PC. What am I thinking of?
I mean, technically it is. Because of the PlayStation Plus stuff.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, give it a year or so. It'll probably end up on PC eventually. But other news, GTA 6 apparently had a whole bunch of information come out about it.
I have appeared.
Hello, Glock.
Well, Glock has appeared.
I'm sorry, the lag for the fucking streaming channel was just too much.
But you don't like 2-second delay?
No, I don't. Not at all.
But yeah, reports with GTA 6 about its development also comes along with a lot of restructuring internally of the studio. Them trying to clean up their act after, all the stuff that came out about them in the last, 3 years or so.
I know that the reports came from Jason Schreier, but I'm still taking them with a grain of salt because of how many leaks, quote unquote, have come out about GTA 6, and all of them have been wildly different.
Yeah, because this one was describing city expansions.
Yeah,
Apparently.
Starting in Vice City.
And then expanding out from there amongst the numerous other things.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fairly ambitious. But granted, they have the money. Since GTA Online has made them all the money.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm taking most of this rumor with a grain of salt because, yeah, there's been too many rumors about GTA 6.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, look back at all the rumors about Red Dead.
1 or 2?
Both.
Oh, okay.
We'll start. We'll start with 2, with all of the rumors of single player expansions that never came out, and this and that and the other.
But yeah, something to keep an eye on then with GTA 6. But we do have bad news. So remember how we were supposed to be getting a Knights of the Old Republic remake?
Oh
yeah, about that.
Yeah, so
delay.
This is harder than it's harder than a delay. It's this might be on the verge of cancellation. Whoops.
So it is indefinitely on hold.
So apparently some major departures from up top at Asper Media has led to pretty much orders going down the chain that Knights of the Old Republic remake that they were working on is now on the back burner. It's not happening currently, to some extent, I assume. They're straight up pursuing other projects currently. So
can I be honest about it though for a second? I never cared for Aspyr. A lot of their, re-releases of older games have kind of failed. I mean, look at the Aspyr Knights of the Old Republic release on Switch. That is physically unbeatable.
Oh God, I think I saw something. I saw a headline for that, but I didn't check into it too much.
It's physically unbeatable. You cannot beat the game. There is a game-breaking glitch, and it can't be. You can't get past it.
Well. At least there's still the Steam version.
And that's why I'm just like, okay, but it's Aspyr. Give it to a company that actually gives a damn.
But yeah, the KOTOR remake, I guess, isn't happening, which is sad because KOTOR could probably do with a remake.
It would be amazing, which is why it sucked that fan remake got shut down.
No, can't have fan remakes. Must be all warranted.
Yep.
But in more interesting news, so recently a MMA fighter posted a little behind-the-scenes tour of Sega's headquarters, and on one of the person's computers were cutscenes What were these cutscenes? They're from a Yakuza game, featuring the cast from Yakuza 7. These cutscenes are not in Yakuza 7. Hello, Yakuza 8. How you doing?
Well, that's a way to leak a game.
Now, I will point out that RGG already said, oh yeah, that is Yakuza 8. So I think this was a little like tap on the nose, like, oh hey, we're working on a thing. Can you guess what we're working on? Because this is not even a, oh, you can barely see it in the background. Nah, it's just straight up right there. There's just Ichiban and crew just hanging out.
Oh, you saw the egg of Asters?
This seems very deliberate. Just as a, hey, yeah, no, we're working on Yakuza 8 or Yakuza Like a Dragon 2, depending on which title you prefer.
Yes.
Because you could... So yeah, yay, Yakuza 8. I can't wait to play it because I really enjoyed Yakuza 7. It is the entire reason I have Game Pass.
I really need to play the Yakuza games that's on Game Pass.
0 or 7. Pick one of those two. To be honest.
They re-released all of the older ones remastered again on Game Pass. They took them off for a little bit, but they brought them back.
I think the entire series, except 6 maybe, is on Game Pass.
That sounds right, so I would
Let me
say
check.
you're right on that.
Let me check and make sure.
I enjoyed 0. I thought that game was amazing.
0 is honestly very good. No, I'm wrong. 6 is also here.
I actually need 0. I have seen the full playthrough, but yeah.
I played it all on stream.
Listen, nothing will top RC car racing, okay?
Fair.
That was literally my favorite mini game.
But yeah, for those wondering, if you want to play it in order, it's Yakuza, then Yakuza Kiwami, Kiwami 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then, if you so desire, Like a Dragon, which is completely separate. You can literally walk in the Like a Dragon with zero knowledge of the rest of the Yakuza franchise and be fine. It is meant to be kind of a soft reboot of the series, or not a soft reboot, but a jumping on point for anyone, since it is an RPG instead of an action game. I think the only things you're missing out on are the Sengoku era spin-off games, the zombie game, and something else from like the Yakuza series, but you probably don't want to worry about those.
I'll be honest, the Yakuza games kind of made me want to pick up the Judgment games, because I know they're made by the same people.
Both Judgment games are very good from my understanding. Lost Judgment better than original Judgment, because the first Judgment does way too many tailing segments, whereas Lost Judgment does one required tailing segment. For the better, mind you.
You mean you don't enjoy escort quests with a twist?
No one enjoys escort quests.
In general.
That's literally all the fucking tailing segments are. They're just escort quests, except you have to stay a certain amount behind them.
Everyone hates escort missions. And auto-scrollers. AKA escort mission.
But next up, do you remember Detroit Become Human? That wonderful game.
that thing that's still a thing.
Yeah,
Quick
so
time event, the game.
so apparently it is getting a
I
spin-off
say it that
manga.
way, not out of disrespect, out of I have no clue about the game. And I don't want to say anything that might offend people because I've heard both sides of that.
Just call it quick time event, the game, and you nail it.
It has its problems. It has.
I mean, it's a great story.
Oh,
we don't agree on it's a great story. Okay.
okay, so a game setting itself up by saying that it has a 96% employment rate. I'm like, excuse me, how the fuck does the economy work then? I'm sorry.
Okay, fair.
I'm sorry. Who's working then? Because the unemployment rate is a conservative estimate. It is higher than it's reported. Meaning if it's a 96%, most likely it's 100% unemployment rate, which means who the fuck is working? Where? How? How are people getting money to buy these expensive ass robots?
Insurance.
This game is primarily set in the United States.
Medicare.
I say that because the spin-off manga that this game is now getting is going to be set in Japan. And still called Detroit Become Human. In this case, Tokyo Stories.
That's hilarious.
Why is this getting a manga?
I don't know how to respond to that. Just in general, I do not know how to respond to that. Because nope. 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 I'm just eating myself out of that conversation before I can even open the door.
Yeah, this is certainly happening. Somehow it ended up is someone posted about it in the Soda Pop Discord. My only reaction to seeing someone there post something, because very little game stuff ends up in that Discord. I was just like, why does this exist? Because I was like, did Detroit Become Human even make money?
I know I bought it when it came out on PC, but
Apparently it made...
For the game itself, when it was just PlayStation, I really don't know.
Apparently it made, I think, a decent amount of money from what I found. So that means it's probably the one good Quantic Dream, or the one well-sold Quantic Dream game, if I'm being honest. Because I don't think the others sold that well. So yeah, that is happening. But in better news, we finally know when Steve is coming out in Amiibo. And Alex. And Alex, for those that desire both. September 9th will be when both of them are coming out. I saw a additional thing that said that looks like they're coming separately and as a 2-pack. So if you just want Steve or Alex, you can do that. If you just want both, you can do that. So we are one step closer to the Kingdom Hearts canonical Sora amiibo.
Okay, real quick, doubling back to Quantic Dream. Has anybody heard anything about Star Wars Eclipse?
No.
Do we take that as a it's not happening, or do we take that as a hush hush?
I take that as a oops, we announced this game well before we were even in development because we had nothing to show for that game.
Fair.
I mean, that worked so well with Nintendo and Metroid Prime.
This is why we don't announce games 5 years in advance.
That's
Because
one of
then they
those.
fall-
It's like, yeah, no, why did we do that?
Because then they fall off the radar, and what do we want? What do you want? When people ask that question, I'm like, I don't know. It's still in development somewhere. I hope.
It is somewhere doing something, maybe.
But yeah, that is pretty much the news for the week. I'm surprised Glock didn't ask me why why I said that the Sora amiibo is canonical to Kingdom Hearts.
I honestly forgot to ask.
So you know that Sora's in Smash Ultimate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there was an interview done, I believe it was, I forget, was it with Sakurai? Yeah, it was with Sakurai. And he talked about getting Sora into Smash. And he talked about how, there was a hang up on that. Would you care to guess who the hang up was with getting Sora into Smash?
Square Enix?
Nope.
It wasn't Square Enix with them trying to get rid of everything to become a part of Sony?
Nope. This was before that. This was before all of that.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Disney.
Nope. Disney was
Really?
all on board with getting Sora into Smash. Try again.
You're
You're looking for a specific person.
I do not know.
It was Tetsuya Nomura because he had to make sure it would fit into the canon of Kingdom Hearts. That is a fucking quote, by the way.
What?
Do this and
Yes.
say what canon?
How the hell? It's Smash. What?
Nomura really cares about his Kingdom Hearts canon.
But it's Smash Bros. What canon?
I don't know.
I meant what canon on the Kingdom Hearts side of things. But your statement is correct too.
Oh,
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's that means that Amiibo is canon to something in Kingdom Hearts.
That would be like
That or we'll
that
never
would be
get
like
the amiibo.
creator of- That would be like the creator of Forza Motorsports walking up and saying, "Hey, yeah, I can't do this because it doesn't exactly fit the story of my games." What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we all just assume that that Smash Brothers takes place after Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
Totally. He's just teleported to the Smash Bros. Universe.
I mean, could it possibly fit anywhere else? Because didn't they make 3 references with Sora's moveset and everything?
Well, the Sora, in terms of moveset in Smash, is KH1 Sora. Costumes for various KH2 and KH3 costumes are in the game, but for the most part, this is KH1 Sora.
Oh, well then no, it just takes place after 1.
But there is no Donald and Goofy. Also, the Keyblade is missing the the Mickey mark because we could not have any references to Disney. I have no idea why I'm trying to make this work. I have no desire to make this work.
Wait a minute. I backtrack again. Disney didn't care?
Yep.
Disney always cares.
For this, no. All they wanted was, don't put our stuff in your game. And they were like, okay. That's why there's no references to Donald or Goofy or any of the other Disney aspects of Kingdom Hearts in the Smash or the Kingdom Hearts representation in Smash.
I mean, I get it, but at the same time, there is still the fact that it is Kingdom Hearts, which is inherently a Disney-related game.
It's more than a Disney-related game. Disney owns... is in the conversation for Kingdom Hearts all the time. They technically own half of it.
Right. So how do you have Kingdom Hearts representation without Disney?
You just represent all of the OCs in Kingdom Hearts. That's it.
Okay.
Literally, that's what they did. The stage is just Hollow Bastion. Like KH1 Hollow Bastion. And Sora is KH1 Sora, and all of the spirits from the game is just all of the main characters. All of the heroic main characters from the Kingdom Hearts games that are not Mickey, Donald, or Goofy.
Like a dragon.
And all the... Yep. And all the music selection is all of the original songs, none of the remixes of Disney songs that they did. Again, as long as we just don't have the Disney content in there, Disney doesn't care because that's not our stuff. That's the Kingdom Hearts stuff. That's the stuff that like helps us sell games. That we don't care about. We care about if Mickey's in there. As soon as Mickey gets into the conversation, oh, we got guidelines and shit for that. But if you're just doing the Kingdom Hearts stuff, we don't care. Go wild. It will sell us more games.
I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I still look at it and just like, you still own a certain percentage of it, even if it is the OCs. They're still in direct link with Disney characters. So it would be like having a Pluto movie without Mickey being involved at all, ever.
Well, what about a movie with Batman and E.T. in it, in a Disney movie?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you not seen the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie?
I have not. Is it any good?
Define good.
Do you like meta references and stuff?
Yes.
Then you'll probably like it, because that's all the movie.
Okay.
There is a bit in there where instead of Batman versus Superman, it is Batman versus E.T.
That's hilarious.
And it is, in fact, the Batsuit from Batman versus Superman, the armored up one, with E.T. doing a parody of that movie as a bit.
Doing a parody of Martha.
No, doing a bit where E.T.'s like, E.T. phone home to repurpose footage of Batman from that movie, I think. I'll be honest, I checked out of that movie so much, so I don't remember. All I know is that was...
Well, that's a good sign for me to watch it, I guess.
It's on Disney Plus.
You know what else is on Disney Plus that is really good? It's called The Quest.
I feel like I've seen a trailer for that.
It's a bunch of like teenagers that are they are. It's like a. I guess
is that the LARPing reality game show? Okay. Yes, I've seen a trailer for that.
It's honestly pretty good.
I remember that, I think, from a scissor reel of Disney Plus stuff, and I'm like, well, that's certainly a thing that exists. Anywho, anything else before we get to releases?
I can't think.
I'll take that as a no from Clock.
Take that too.
All right.
Working as well.
All right. We're just gonna go down to August 2nd. Azure Striker Gunvolt 3 is coming out for Xbox One and PC too, I believe, because I saw it in Steam Queue the other day. I forgot that I didn't realize that was coming out this month, and I still haven't played 2.
I also just completely forgot that we don't have PC releases in here.
Because the list would be triple the size.
Yeah.
There's a toggle for it. I leave it off.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, isn't the toggle off by default?
Yes. We've also got the Quest for Excalibur Pure de Four for PS4 and Switch, and Zorro the Chronicles for Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, and 5. There's a whole lot of nothing. 90s Soccer for the Switch on August 5th, with Giga Bash for PlayStation 4 and 5. That's that kaiju. It's not a Smash one. It's more of just an arena brawler. Kind of like Power Stone would be the more accurate equivalent. There really isn't a whole lot. Rumbleverse, the wrestling game Battle Royale game preview, Xbox Series X or Xbox One, Series X, PlayStation 4, and 5 on August 11th. That looked fine from the one person I've seen stream it that did the beta.
Sounds about right.
It seems standard Battle Royale fare.
Fair.
So if you are in need for a not Fortnite, this is your not Fortnite, I guess. And that is pretty much it. The full list is in the notes for those.
Gonna add one that's not in the list.
Okay.
Spider-Man's getting released on PC the 12th.
Oh, right. I was about to say,
with all DLC included.
Yes.
But the different Peter face, which I'm sure some modder will take care of that.
Oh, I hope so.
I was about to say, it'll be fixed within 3 days.
3? You're not giving them much credit there.
I mean, I give them 3 because modding does take skill.
Yes. But I'm fully willing to admit the PC modding community would band together for that one thing.
While I agree, I also am I am willing to bet money on the original Peter face not being anywhere in the code for the PC version. So they're going to have to fix it from scratch.
It doesn't have to be. Do you not think at this point that people haven't ripped the PS4 discs? We've got the assets somewhere.
Fair enough.
Just rip it out of the PS4 one, reinsert it into the game from there, and call it a day. Yeah, that is pretty much it, folks. I continue to be sad because Discotech Media announced at their panel at OtakuCon that they're bringing over Gabon, the original Gabon series, in HD on Blu-ray. And like even more than that, let me find the tweet real quick. Somewhere. Not in there, of course not. 1 second. It's going to be English subbed. It contains a reunion discussion with the lead actor Kenji Oba and director Osamu Kaneda. That is like upwards of, I think, like an hour long. Just discussing the series and the history of Toku. A photo gallery and a historical essay by Mike Dent. All on a Blu-ray. With the entire Gabon series. Why can't we get this with Ryder?
Because that would be too easy.
Yeah. Why does it feel like we gotta pull teeth for everything? Granted, apparently for the Geats line, we have the entire DX lineup confirmed. Except for the gun, because gun.
I mean...
Oh, did we ever get more details about another American rider?
Currently, no. The most we have,
I'm not crazy though, right? They did announce something about a possible new American rider.
As far as I know, no. That is not a thing.
I swear I remember you talking about something about a rider coming to America.
We're getting the Kuga Blu-ray this fall, but we don't have a new show outside of what they've released so far.
That might be what I was thinking of then.
Yeah, because the Geats toy line, the entire DX toy line was just recently confirmed. They've got the belt and stuff up for pre-order at various retailers and stuff. Actually, ahead of the Japanese pre-order time, surprisingly, because Japanese pre-orders don't open up till the 20th of next month. But apparently we've confirmed everything but the gun, because gun in the States. Which started an entire conversation about the laws and stuff with guns, and I did one quick Google search. I didn't realize that the whole law for orange caps on toy guns came from a law from 1988.
Doesn't surprise me.
And guess what show was partially responsible for all of the buildup to getting that law passed?
What?
The Lone Ranger. Because guess what TV show was selling realistic looking revolvers to kids way back in the day? Fucking Lone Ranger.
Sounds about right.
I mean, yeah.
Because I posted this in the Discord, because it was in the article I was getting information and stuff from. I'll post it here in the chat so you guys can see it. But that's an actual toy gun.
Yeah, I can see why the orange tips had to start being a thing.
Yeah. You know what's worse? I had something like this as a kid. It came with an orange tip, except it was a plastic orange tip just stuck on the barrel of the gun that you could take off.
Really easily. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. And the thing is, like, these guns, they were metal. I don't remember if they were die-cast metal or stuff, but they were metallic. So, even weight-wise, if you held it, someone could probably mistake it for an actual gun for a second. And it's shiny enough that it could reflect and be like, oh fuck, that's a real gun.
Oh, I'm sorry. Someone pulls that on me, I'm not going to be sitting there thinking, is that a real gun or not?
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Lone Ranger. But yeah, that was the conversation because I just grabbed the quote from the 1988 law and then a toy advisory from, I think, what was it? Yeah, the Toy Association, they had an advisory that essentially provided like a 5-point bulletin thing of, if your gun falls into any of these 5 points, you probably need to put an orange tip on it to avoid, getting sued and breaking the law. But otherwise, you should be fine. And I think this advisory is from like the 2000s. So that gives you an idea of like how long this shit has existed. I found out that apparently some parent watch group held a toy gun burning thing.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of them did, actually.
I just read that and I'm like, God. Just reminds me of like back in the day with video games. I forget his name. The one asshole from Florida that was a lawyer that got disbarred, that banged on about video game violence all the time and got famous for it. What was his name?
Did he also happen to spread the lies that D&D is for Satanists?
No, that was before his time, I think. That would be another person, but yeah. Yeah, folks, that'll pretty much do it for us this week. But tomorrow, it's the Ace Attorney anime. We're starting the first season of that. But thankfully, it's all on Crunchyroll. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, apparently when they did a changeover of media players, you no longer have the option of doing English subtitles with the English names. So you're stuck with English subtitles with the Japanese names. So I'm going to have a fun time figuring out how to do notes for this. Because guess who's used to the English names of all these fucking characters all the time?
Oh, boy.
Because I'm sorry, I know his name is Naruto Ryuji in Japanese. His name is Phoenix Wright in English, and I know him as Phoenix Wright because that's his name over here. Granted, I know about the...
That's going to be a problem for me, isn't it? Because I'm in the same boat.
What I'm going to do is that, for the notes, every time we get a new character, I'm going to list their English name in the notes, but in parentheses will be their Japanese name. And I will specify that this character is this character in the sub. To make sure people know who I'm talking about. Because also, Phoenix Wright games love their puns. And all the character names are puns.
Yeah.
We literally have a character called Shelly the Killer, who did in fact murder someone for a case. I wonder why his name is Shelly the Killer.
Out of curiosity, is the alternate link that you gave me any better?
I checked no, unfortunately. Yeah, there might be something somewhere that has those, but I would have to fucking dig for it. Like, I'm sure there's a download of the series somewhere with those specific subs. But for some reason, they are lost on Crunchyroll's website. Because there is a notice that says if you right-click the player, there is an option to select the alternate English track.
Except there's not.
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I've checked. That doesn't exist anymore. And I checked the comments, and apparently it got lost in the transition of media players. But what I was trying to do was pull up the first case. Because I was trying to pull up. Ah, yeah, the name of the first person you dunk in jail is Frank Sawhit. He's called as a witness. If you do not like puns, folks, I'm sorry. It's going to hurt. This is going to hurt after a while. Literally, our main detective is called Detective Gumshoe.
Sorry, I had to tap out for a second because of work. What's going on?
Talking about what we're doing tomorrow because we're covering the Ace Attorney anime that came out a couple of years ago.
Oh.
It is all up on Crunchyroll, both seasons. We're only covering season 1 for the moment, in case Tommy doesn't care for it. Because thankfully, the first season is a nice, even 24 episodes. Second season decides to have an extra fucking episode. So it's 25.
So what I'm hearing is we'll probably wind up doing the second season to keep the running gag of we have odd numbers.
Probably. At least with the first season, we get almost everything from the first 2 games. There's one case left out. That is the first case for the second season. It's the first case for the second game. I don't know why they left it out, but I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. But yeah, that is tomorrow. Next Wednesday is some one-off thing.
Possibly Fortnite.
Yes.
Oh, can I bring something up new? Just recently heard about.
What?
Did y'all hear about the VR chat banning mods?
I feel like I saw something about VR chat, but it wasn't specific, so.
Okay, a big thing about VR chat is you're able to do whatever you want in it, right? You're able to pick your avatar or whatever. One of the biggest mods to date that's been used in VR chat is to help the deaf people so that they can still interact in VR chat, so that it gives them closed captioning. That's not going to be accessible anymore now because they banned it. They said that they were banning all mods, no exceptions. And I think it's kind of funny and fucked up at the same time. Because I mean, why ban mods on a game that's not even really a game as much as it is just a social hangout? It's not like there's a way to cheat in VR chat.
Depends on the mods.
Fair.
Because you can reach a certain territory with some mods, probably. That is, that might get us in trouble with certain organizations. I'm talking about the reasons.
They could very easily. Okay, but they could very easily avoid that by just putting a disclaimer saying that they don't moderate the mods. So
Right.
it would be up to the modder itself as to who gets punished.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what other companies do.
Yeah.
Like there are Bethesda's one of them. They're fully aware that there are some mods out there that are just, oh boy,
Porn.
and they wash their hands. And they're like, we don't do this. This is not us. This is them. If they do anything wrong, it is not on us. It is on them.
Yeah, the accessibility stuff sucks.
Yeah, because there's like nothing accessibility-wise for VR chat, from what I understand.
Mm-hmm. All right, then. Also on the schedule next Thursday, more Rider Chronicle. We're taking a look at Great Battle Full Blast and Great Battle 6. That should be the last of the 3 PSP games I had picked out for Rider Chronicle, and that should also be the last Great Battle game. So we are reaching the end of Rider Chronicle. I believe I've got like 5 more weeks planned. Yeah, 5 more weeks planned unless we hit affiliate. Then it will be 6. Which, that 6 weeks will be fun if we hit it, because, oh boy, did I find some stinkers. Oh, Rider NES games are not good. They're really not good. They felt real bad in hand.
How bad could they really be?
Ooh. Would you like to always bunk your head on the ceiling?
I mean, who doesn't like to do that?
And it affect your ability to platform from then on.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Pretty much all NES games were platformers. What?
Also, you can't really jump up ledges. You have to climb up the wall in order to get to the next, get up onto a ledge.
What?
Like I said, Rider NES games were not particularly good.
I cannot wait to watch you play this.
I already did.
Oh,
that's why I said
did?
it was a stinker. Yeah, that one was.
You played it on stream?
Yes.
Damn.
Everything's highlighted.
Okay.
I believe that one was Kamen Rider Club, Gekiotsu Shockerland. Let me double check and make sure. Yes? Oh, wait, no, that's the sumo one. That was the decent platformer one. Yeah, it's Gekiyoshi Shockerland. That one was not good. And the Kamen Rider Black Taiketsu Shadow Moon game was also not good. Would you like no forward momentum on your jumps? Like, none. If you jump, you are jumping straight up and coming back down where you started. There is no forward momentum in that game.
Oh. Well.
Oh, yeah, and the bosses were not particularly good either. But yeah, next Saturday will be Rampant Gaming. It will be a thing. I have give Tommy a suggestion if he wishes to go ahead with that, since it would be happening at the same time we would be doing stream anyway.
I mean, at the very least, we're still probably going to be talking about it during...
What?
The Kamen Rider Geats press conference will be next Saturday at 9 after superhero time.
Oh. Do we have any other info on Geats about what the fuck it's about?
It is a battle royale, like a Fortnite Apex Legends battle royale, as they have directly stated that those games were a part of the inspiration.
How the hell is it? Just a bunch of Kamen Riders, like all of the Kamen Riders?
1 second, I will get the second poster for you. As soon as I find it real quick. Like, it's not all of the past writers, it's just all of the writers for this series. We've got this updated poster with Geats in the center, and then the other 6 rumored writers we were getting in the series.
So it's a 7-person battle royale?
Probably more than that, because we're at 10 on rumors.
Okay. Maybe it'll be interesting. Who knows?
But yeah, we're going to get the press conference for it next week, which is surprising to get such short notice on it, but okay, sure. But yeah, that might be a thing we just talk about next week as it's happening. It will be a little difficult too, because we'll probably have to VPN our way to the stream, because Toei likes to region block the fucking press conferences.
Oh, right. And
Yeah.
I had a problem with that the last time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're probably not only just gonna try to do that, because that will be rage-inducing and I will need some white event.
I could give you the VPN I use that has worked fine for me.
I think I tried it the last time and it even didn't want to play nice.
Was it Proton VPN?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, that one has worked for me, for the most part. I have not tried to watch a stream with it, but I have had to use it to access Premium Bandai's website, because they've region locked that one out for the most part. But yeah, and then next Sunday will be more Ace Attorney. So if you like what you're seeing, folks, drop a follow. Really appreciate it. Chip it away at Affiliate at TGSaloon on Twitter. Gets you updates when we go live. Next page, we'll link Discord chat. Is this starting? Drop by, say hi. See you tomorrow, folks.